Hello and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think of subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Working on building my channel up to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So today's video is a Creations by Brii acrylic video. Disclaimer, I'm not an acrylic person. I don't usually work with acrylics. I've watched lots of people work with acrylics and they're fantastic. So I've hopefully learned some tips and tricks along the way, but I had to buy these acrylics from Creations by Brii because they are glow in the dark. And if you know me and you're following my channel, you know I love anything that glows in the dark. So let's take a look at the 6 acrylics that I purchased. And this one is White Glow. And they have been sitting around for a while. So yeah, I guess they're going to be a little bit messy. I've had them maybe for a month by now. And I've just been kind of procrastinating because I do not know how to use acrylics. So if you want to see my acrylic journey, follow along. And I did get an acrylic brush, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let me clean this off a little bit here. Let's try to get some of this powder so it's not all over the place. I probably should have opened these first, but this has nothing to do with her and everything to do with them sitting around and being knocked around on my shelf. So I am thinking that if I cannot do acrylic, that maybe I'll add it to polygel, or I will try to do a dip. So we will see. So that's the white, and I made a complete mess of this. Okay, the next color is the Green Glow. Okay. Look how beautiful that color is. That's gorgeous. I can't wait to see how well they glow, or how bright they glow. Okay, the next color we will open is called Blue Glow. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love these colors so far. Okay, now let's look at this orange, the Orange Glow. Wow, that is bright. Look at that. That is beautiful. And then the last 2 colors, this is Pink Glow. Ooh, wow, that's beautiful. That is a really pretty color. And the last color is Purple Glow. For all my purple loving friends. I have a lot of them. A lot of people love purple. Oh, this is like my favorite color, purple. I love that color. Okay, so we're gonna start with the lightest color, which is the white. And just wipe some of this powder off and throw these little tabs in the garbage. Now, Brii said she's going to be coming out. She's probably going to come out, nothing's ever 100%, with her own monomer. So for now, I'm just going to use this Model 1's monomer I got off of Amazon. And I don't know anything about it. I don't know how well it works. It did get good reviews. A lot of people like it. So, and it smells like monomer. Okay, and then this is the brush I got. It's a number 8. I figured I would, it says it's a Kolinsky brush. I figured I would start with a small one because I really don't know what I am doing. So if anybody has any tips or tricks, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's start with the white. And I have these little practice fingers that I'm going to use. Pick up a bead here. I don't know if it's too runny or if it's not runny enough. So don't come at me if I don't know what I'm doing, because I'm telling you right now, I have no clue what I'm doing. And this is why I've never really used acrylics. Yeah, that's pretty runny. So that probably had too much monomer in it. But let's see if we can try to fix this. I'm going to try and smooth it out so I don't have to do a lot of filing. At least that's my hope. But I'm not sure, so. This monomer seems to be slow drying, which is good for me because, like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, so. It's not terrible, I don't think. Okay. I mean, I didn't really get to the cuticle, but the tip could be slipping out too. So, and these fingers attract so much hair. I rollered everything before I use it. And you can see where it's drying. I'm not sure the camera's going to pick it up, but you can see how it's getting dull at the cuticle area. So you can see where it's drying. Now the smell of monomer doesn't bother me. It's just a very strong smell. Let's see if I can fix this area right here. I'm not really sure this is a Kolinsky brush. It seems a little bit clumpy. But like I said, I ordered it off Amazon, so I'm not sure. All right, it is gonna need some filing. I'm only gonna do the one layer. So that's what it looks like so far. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to put that to dry. I'm going to clean this off. And let's close this because I will spill it. And let's go on to the green because I think that's the next lightest color. And all my practice fingers are different skin colors just because I planned on using them for other things. And I just never went that way. So I have these really cute practice fingers. So let's practice doing some acrylic on them. And of course, I got a hair in it. Let's see if I can get that out. That's a pretty big bead. So let's see what we could do with it. At least it's not running, so. Oh, it's not running too much, I should say. I'm gonna move that jar out of the way in case I drop any of this in there, because that is something I would do. I'm not worried about building an apex because this is just for demonstration purposes. I just wanted to show the colors. really want to learn how to make acrylic flowers. So that's something I could do with this glow-in-the-dark polish, which I think would be so cool. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, they are a little bit lumpy. Oops, sorry, I'm not in camera. They are a little bit lumpy. I'm not sure if you can tell or not. So let's clean this one off, this brush off. And close this up, and I'm going to go in, I think, oops. Let's go in with the light blue next. If you want to learn how to do acrylic, you can always go watch Creations by Brii on YouTube. She does amazing nails. So this one looks like it marbles a little bit. I'm not sure if it's my application or the acrylic, so I don't know. Maybe I needed to mix the acrylic a little bit, which I could do right now. Let me just try to smooth this out a little bit. Let's just take this tweezer really quick and give this a good mix. Oh, it's still marbling a little bit, but that's okay. Maybe when I file it, it will even out the color. I mean, you can't really see it once it's on the nail. At least I don't think you can. I could be wrong. The camera might be picking up something different than I see. All right, so I'm just gonna leave this one like that. Let that dry. And it's there. The fingers are turning and getting stuck to the paper towel. Okay, let's clean this off, get all that blue out of there. And let's see. We did the yellow, the white, the blue. Let's do the pink here. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful bright color. I rollered everything before I use these fingers. That's the bad thing about using them, is they just attract so much dust and hair. And it's frustrating. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate. I'm trying to get this smooth so I don't have to do too much filing. Look at that, it's a beautiful color. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna put this down, let that dry. Hopefully it won't roll. So I can't get it to, I'm gonna move the ring, see if I can get the ring to be like a stand for it so it won't roll. Yep, that'll work. All right, let me close this up. Clean off this brush. And then we'll pick up the orange here. That's a big bead. Come on. Oh, I dropped my bead. Oh no, I dropped it in there. Oops. That wasn't good. Hashtag new acrylic user. That's why I decided to do the light colors first, because I knew I would screw up somehow. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but Brii is having a sale right now for 22% off. If you type in the number 22 for a discount code, you can get 22% off your order, which is wonderful. And she has some new products. She has new acrylics on the website, new gel products. So if you're interested in trying her stuff, now's a really good time to purchase anything. She's got some beautiful fall collection gel polishes up. The colors are just gorgeous. And she's got some reflective gels on the website. Some new ones, so that's pretty cool. So I recommend you giving it a try. Okay. Don't go by what I'm doing because this is kind of a mess. I probably should put new acrylic, but I've only got the one nail left. Let's look at the purple. And let's see how that goes on. Okay. Don't know if I should start closer to the cuticle when I drop my first bead, or do it in the middle. I'm not sure. Like I said, I am learning acrylics. I'm not an acrylic person at all, but you throw glow in the dark, I'm your girl. I will try anything that glows in the dark. And Brii is coming out with some new products. I'm going to let you know, like I said, nothing is 100%, but she did say that she might be coming out with some glow-in-the-dark gels. So I am excited about that. I will definitely be purchasing those. She's also going to be coming out with a breast cancer awareness gel set, which I will also be purchasing. It'll go with my collab that I'm co-hosting with Linda's Pretty Press-Ons on Beauty Guru Skittles. And if you're interested in doing a breast cancer awareness collaboration, if you're interested in joining it, drop me a comment and I can invite you. We won't be doing it till October, but that's okay. You may enjoy the other collabs that we do on the Discord group. And I know a lot of people like worry that Discord is difficult. It's really not. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to navigate. And I don't make my channel difficult because I don't want to deal with a difficult channel. So I'm just going to get a buffing block here. And actually, let me first make sure that they're cured. Feels like it's cured. So I'm just going to try to smooth them out a little bit. I might need a rougher buffing block. I'm not sure. Otherwise, I think it's going to take me a long time. So let's find. Let's see this one. This one is a 100 grit. So I think that's what you're supposed to use for acrylics. It's a little difficult to file and shape a tip like this. I wonder if it would be easier with the drill. Let me break out my drill here. And let's see if I can do it quicker and easier. I have some of these drill bits here. And I'm going to use a coarse one. And let's see if this is better. Just for saving time. All right, this seems to be working a little bit better here. And it's not going to be perfect because I'm not trying to make everything perfect. I just wanted to show you the acrylic and how easy it goes on. And I'm, like I said, I'm a beginner. I'm absolutely have no idea what I'm doing. So goes on smoothly for me. Let me clean this off. I don't want this to harden up here. Let me make sure I get all the color off of it. Okay, so let's buff this a little bit more. Try to make it smooth. If I can hold on to it, that would help. I'm not sure if you all want to watch me buff every single nail, so I'll just do this one and I will do the rest off camera. Because otherwise we'll be here a very long time. Okay, so that's not too bad. I've got some gaps here that I'm just trying to smooth out. Okay. All right, let's put this back in. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here and then I will file all of them and come back with a top coat. Okay, so here's my completed attempt at acrylic nails. They're okay. I know I need to smooth them out a little bit more, but the colors are beautiful. They're nice and bright and neon colors. And I will show you in a minute what they look like when they glow. Look at that purple. I love that purple. So I'm going to find out if you could use these with dip liquids, because I think that might be easier for me, but I'm glad I attempted the acrylic. It's not terribly difficult. I think it just takes a lot of practice, especially to smooth out the nails and make them have like no little indents or anything. So let me come back with them glowing and I'll show you what they look like.